Welcome, everyone, to Logitech's first episode of our three-part series. Today, we're going to talk about why video collaboration in our work from anywhere space. Today, I'm joined by Andy Rausch to speak on that why. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, good to be with you, Jonas, and appreciate the partnership, obviously, with Ingram Micro. I know we've got some great teammates over there that are ready to support these conversations. But yeah, to your question, what is that why Logitech video collaboration question, and how do we answer it these days? And it's a growing question, right? This is an area of focus technology-wise for a lot of organizations that they may not have been comfortable with prior to, let's call it the past year, where a lot of new complexities were introduced into how they collaborate internally and how they set their end users up to be able to do the same job from home as they're trying to do inside their offices or their campuses or whatever that may look like from their conference rooms and meeting rooms perspective. So the Logitech video collaboration story is always growing. Logitech's better position than really anybody in this industry to kind of be that bridge in the gap from a products and solutions perspective, from everything, like I said, from work from home, work from anywhere, if you want to call it that, all the way through to these actual dedicated rooms that these organizations are trying to make available to their end users. As right now, some are coming back into the offices, some are doing a kind of a hybrid approach of both of those things. So the work from home landscape looks more like webcams and headsets, and then that story continues all the way through to whatever's going on in those rooms, and that can be classrooms, meeting rooms, university lecture halls, telehealth, telemedicine, patient rooms. There's a lot of different applications for this. So there's some complexity there for them. And so we're here to really help them define that video strategy and what that looks like. That's everything from what's the AV hardware in the room as far as cameras and speakers and mics, but it really starts with what are their internal standards, right? They've all been trying to define that video strategy around, is there a specific platform or group of platforms that we want to know that we can use and get our end users comfortable with? And how do we make technology kind of invisible for them as far as that experience goes, right? Video collaboration can kind of be new for a lot of their end users. And no one's better positioned in this industry than Logitech to really make that a comfortable product for them to walk up to and put their hands on and stand in front of and potentially start using, right? So we're really well positioned, like I said, to kind of help them define that video strategy. Everything from the platform to how are they approaching the compute, whether that's BYOD or whatever they're using at home, or if they're bringing that device back into the office and they want to be able to run their rooms from that device, or if they want to dedicate compute in the room and have a fully platform-specific, room solution or an appliance that's in the room. We've got everything that kind of meets those needs. So there's everything under the sun, video collaboration-wise. We're well positioned to kind of help them pick that lane and kind of define that strategy, right? Define those solutions. So that's really what the Logitech video collaboration story is these days, right? It's work from home all the way through to whatever those rooms look like, and helping them kind of simplify what can otherwise be a pretty complex and somewhat daunting landscape as far as all these other factors, software platforms, compute approach, all the stuff I just mentioned. So Ingram Micro is very well positioned to support these conversations, both from a stocking position and a forecasting as far as product availability goes, all the way through to pricing discussions and all that fun stuff that we have to deal with as far as actually fulfilling orders and getting these products out there into the market and getting them in end users' hands. So to that end, we've got Pat Taylor internally, we've got Jonas as your dedicated lead there to help with those conversations and kind of be a quarterback as far as looping in the correct resources on our side, people like myself and the rest of the extended field team. So please continue to put us to work. Hope you guys are finding some value in this series. And with that, I'll pass it over to you, Jonas, to kind of close us out and go from there.
Andy, thank you. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said helping define a video strategy. And that's what we're here to do. So I hope you take that away from this series. Anyway, looking forward to next series on episode 2. We're unboxing the Brio. Coincidentally, I'm actually filming on the Brio, and I believe Andy is as well. So we're excited to show you the contents of the Brio and what's in the box. Looking forward to sharing that with you. Stay tuned.